Good afternoon. I have done my shopping and I bought myself way too much KFC like usual. And I'm not going to go back to the outpost because it's the suspense is just absolutely killing me as to what's going on with these new features in the main map and how uh, sorry, someone just posted something beautifully funny and puntastic on the Discord. Uh, yeah, I'm just absolutely curious about the features, and I want to see what the performance is like on the main map because I can feel the performance increase just playing on the outpost, but the outpost is a small map. I want to see how it does in like the real world setting. So I'm gonna level this guy up to 99, but seeing he hasn't got the the thing. Come on, man, uh, the extractor and the radar. I'm just gonna drop in to payday if I can find the fucker. It should be purple. Is that it? Payday extraction. There we go.
Unio acts like they're invincible, but they need a hand on the surface. And right now, they want exotics. Think you're ready to go hunting for real?
I'm gonna do that. Literally just gonna go down.
So
I've got blueprint
briefing.
points.
It's your call.
Unlock the extractor and the radar and come straight back up again. That's it. That's all I need this mission for. Then I'll go off and do spirit walk, and the veins will spawn for me, seeing as my other character has completed it.
Unio only care about one thing. Power. But at least they're consistent.
I don't even have these things.
Are involved. Don't know if it's researchers or some damn bot telling them there's exotics in the region. But either way, you're the one that's got to track them down. So find a spot, set a radar up, and go from there. Extractor will come in handy too, if you manage to find something. Good luck out there.
How do I still have 32 points? I've unlocked that little. Well, yeah, I use this. I use this dude just to complete I'm tongue tangulated. I just used him to complete the Voyager, and I haven't done anything else with him. We'll leave one just for luck. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, he disappeared too quickly. I wanted to get a screenshot of him. It's the first time I've actually been able to see the guy's face in this suit like that. Okay, new prospect. Where are you? There you are. Spirit Walk.
Okay. According to the UDA, you just graduated.
Yay
This
for
whole
me.
terror zone's open to you. Congratulations. Not a lot of folk have survived this far. Where do you want to go?
I'm going to go with a little mix and match like I usually do. That's the Hark. There we go. You're safe to work this whole region unguided. I'd say they're probably right. Damn straight.
But don't let it go to your head. It's still Icarus. Stay safe.
Well, so far the map is acting like the map. Just as slow as always, but look, there's fish. Well, that's one thing I can confirm then. There's fish. And there's supposed to be new caves. So we can go by Icarus Intel for starter stuff. But we do need to explore to a certain extent on our own, like we haven't really had to do before. Come here, friend. That's right. Come on, stop jiggling around. Let me skin you. Wasn't going to let you go by. Got to get me some more bones. There is one thing that we can check up on, seeing as we're this high up. They said that they'd fixed a lot of the caves that had issues, and one of those caves was the one in F2 up here, in between two waterfalls. It was a very good cave, but it was broken and it didn't have as many nodes as some of the other broken mega caves do. So we'll give that a check. Just out of curiosity, because I mean we are doing this to check out the features. Who's there? Oh, let's get some oxide, shall we, maybe? Some berries. Just checking to see the heartbeat and the saved status because we had a bit of a lag spike there. That probably coincided with that saving. Gonna try and keep an eye on those now. I mean, I've got RTX on. I didn't change my settings from when I was playing on the Outpost, and so far, this is the kind of performance I'd normally expect with RTX off. And I've got RTX left on now. So as far as I'm concerned, that's already a big positive. Performance-wise. But a game isn't all just about its performance. Where are we? Okay, so we just go up this river. Over here, matey boy. Coming to help your friend, were you? Bad choice. Of course I get dysentery when all I wanted to actually do was skin the fucking boar. Boring. Yeah, that cave there. I want to see what's up with that. And we might as well round our diet out now that we can actually get fish. Oh, you little cunt, I haven't seen one of you in ages. Bastardo. And again, come here. Come here and do that again. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's Mr. Bear up there. We need to get out of this water because we're getting cold. Well, there's definitely more nodes. I don't remember this being like this. They've changed this. There was water in here before. And you couldn't go all the way to the end because you basically went out of bounds. Like it's enticing you in with nodes. But last time I was here, look at that, look at all of that. I bet you can't get any of this. It's gonna give me the out of bounds timer any minute now, unless they fix that. Wow, I can actually get all the way in here. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna set up shop right here. I ain't going anywhere else. We'll hoof it from here like we used to. I'll just put stone buildable. I'll use stone buildables to make a path in here, a covered path. This place is like quite literally a fucking gold mine. I mean, between the sushi and the dong, I should be able to get more, especially seeing as they made the change in electronics. I should easily be able to get myself T4 and electric furnace. Yeah, and we'll build into the mountain just like we did before and give ourselves a little step terrace out in front. Most definitely. Yeah, 'cause I did an entire mission up here before, but then I was always swimming in. Yeah, going across here and getting to that side of the river. And I always planned to put in buildables along the edge, but so I could just walk in and out, but I never did. This would be a good opportunity to do that. Let's see if they did anything here. Nope, still just a waterfall. I never did get up on top of those two places because there's a bear that spawns up there and up there all the time. Am I still cold if I get out of the water? Did that not disappear? Yeah, I got the fucking frosty timer. Never mind. We'll grab some... how much... oh, I've got fuck all for fur. We'll go and grab some wood and kill some more things. And chuck down a campfire to get some of the basic... No, fuck off. Fuck off. We'll chuck down a campfire and get some of this meat and fish cooked up. And hopefully manage to get enough fur before nightfall that we can sleep. I'll bring up the Discord as well, actually. I need some stone. Give me some stone. Bruh. That craft was painfully slow. We need fur. Where's all the bears when you want one, eh? Yeah, of course. Oh, it's just minor winds. Still, we'll try and get some wood. And grab our campfires and food. And make up something rudimentary in our mega cave. Okay, let's not fuck around with that. Seeing as we can't actually grab hold of things and pull them, I was going to try and get to a point where I could get hung up on it and then pull it through that way. Oh, you actually fell down. Lovely. Who's that then? That's right. Bear would be nice. But not getting exposure would be even better. I can finally move again. Oh. Where's the bears? This is Riverlands and we haven't seen a single bear yet. Well, you're not going to give me fur, are you? Oh, how much did we get from the wolf? I mean, I only need 6 more. Another wolf would be nice. Boars usually just give good meat. Three more fur. Come on then. Oh! Come here, Mr. Wolf. You're just what Sol ordered. What the fuck is it that you're doing? Could I have possibly fired any more arrows at this guy? That was shit. Okay, we've got enough for a bedroll now. We can go back and set up our little hacienda. Okie dokie. Good one. much do I get for that? It's exactly how much I need. What am I going to be missing? Bones. Oh no. Oh, it's just still not able to queue up more than 2 things at a time. You generally fuck around with basically the entire tree of recipes. God knows what kinds of fuckery you got up to, but you can't fix something that's been broken since day 1 of beta. That would be too hard. I doubt we'll need it, but I'd rather have it. Know where to reach in a pinch. Okay, we need to go out and get some. We need to kill some things to get some more bones so we can make a bone sickle. So we need to take some wood with it. Well, we'll chop some wood. We need to chop some wood. So we need bone, bone sickle, wood, stone, fibre. Basically, we need that, and then we need to come back and start mining. And I'm gonna leave those here. I don't need them right now anyway. You can sleep. That's wonderful. You have a Mr. Bear in the area, not him. That's a deer. Yeah, of course you've got to move away. I'm actually surprised. Like, I haven't turned RTX off, and it's still doing just fine. Okay, that'll do for stone for now. Deer don't normally run just from anything. It would seem there's a bear on that side of the river. The performance is getting a little iffy here and there, but it's still not terrible. But after a certain point, it would become disturbing to the point of unplayable if I left RTX on in a situation like this out in the open before the update. What's up, Mr. Rabbit? Where are the bears? This is starting to get freaky. This is the Riverlands. There you are. Can you give us a nice little growl again, mate? I haven't heard one of you guys in so long. Go on. Go roar. Roar. That's the one. Lovely. Oh, you even gave me a little roar as well. Isn't that cute? You're not going to like me anymore. Don't get too far, mate. I didn't beckon you up here for nothing. You guys thought you were gonna get me there, didn't you? Didn't you? Huh? Huh? Gotta get up a lot earlier to fuck me over, huh? I could hear you coming, you mouth breathers, mate. You know, all the fucking time. If there was smell-o-vision, I'd probably be even better smell you coming. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando. Stay downwind. Do you think I could smell them coming? I did. That's such a good bad movie. It's you can't call it a bad, you can't really call it a bad movie because it's from a different time. It's a good movie. It's just in a different, it's in a category of its own from that time. We're so lucky. We get to play with another one so soon. But if you can't joust, this is a great this is a great tactic. Now you just relay race them. Keep pulling them closer and closer and closer until you can properly line up on them. The fuck was that with no fucking criticals on them? I was trying my best to aim at the fucker's face. Okay, we've got enough bones now. And leather and what have you. And hopefully, yes, that's the one. We need to get some... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't bring any wood, did I? I was like, oh, we can chop some wood. And I most certainly can. Oh, bollocks. There's another bear in front of us. Where are you? Where's your friend? Come on. Yeah, he de-aggroed. That's what I thought. Now we're going to lose that prime meat, though, unfortunately. I have to admit, I am a little tense trying to joust these guys. I'm still not 100% sold that my performance is going to be as stable and as smooth in all situations. And I'm just relay racing and like really lightly jousting these guys instead of just going at it, because I don't want to get into a situation and then all of a sudden have some fucking lag spikes and die. Okie door. We want that, one of them. We want to put more of that in there. We'll chuck the fishies on there. Oh, we've already got that much fur. How many have we got? 21. Well, we'll repair this. And we'll grab a bit of that leather. There we go, now I'm happy. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. At least we can actually find something to laugh at in the whole thing as out of exasperation. We're just having a bit of fun with the more sand in the desert in the patch notes. And the guy says, I hope they add, like air quotes, add more sand in every single patch going forward. And I said, no, no, alternate. More snow in one and then more, more sand in the next. Oh, God. Yeah, Mr. Bear, we know. Oh, I didn't put it down yet. Let's put this down out here like we normally do. There's no point in wasting precious space inside. It's sheltered enough here. Right, it's alright. That's still coming from up on the hill. He hasn't come down from his high horse yet. I will leave that. It's stuck in the wall. Not going to tilt at that windmill. What? These were like 7 kilos on the outpost. Oh, I would have brought the other fucking one if I'd known this is going to be this bad. You want to go fuck yourself. Like, for real. When it was working to begin with. Okay, so we need wood and iron, basically. Wood and stone, sorry, and some fibre. So we'll wait for this storm to pass. Oh, I still have some Canada Dry. Pepsi products is the only thing that the KFC has. And this ain't the USA. We drink Coca-Cola here. You're odd if you drink Pepsi. That's right. I said it. As far as I'm concerned, Canada Dry, their ginger ale, whatever you guys call it in America, is about the only really drinkable thing. Well, actually, I prefer it over the Coca-Cola's version, but it's the only drinkable thing from the Pepsi stuff. Their orange soda is just weirdly sweet, like seriously weirdly sweet, and it's got an odd aftertaste. Pepsi's just straight up weird. I can't really put my finger on it. It just doesn't fit. Coca-Cola was like the first thing I had as far as like soda pop drinks go when I was a kid, and I had Pepsi as well, but it was never like from the first time I had Coke. I was like, if anything, then it's gonna be that. Let's just go back and go to bed, shall we? So we can actually see something. Okay, so we need to go and get some wood, some more stone, and some fibre. Of course you have to come now when I just fucking crawled out of the hole. I'm going to be stubborn and stick it through the storm. Yeah. I can hear you in the background there, Mr. Bear. I ain't coming to get you. I've got to get on with this shit, otherwise I'll never make a nice little house and a path out here so I don't have to swim every time. If he came to the edge and I could get one in him, I'll get him to come down. So I'll just give him Pokey McPokeface in the water. But he never comes up to the edge so you can see him. You got a big mouth, but don't show your face. I wanna make it up there this time. I was gonna make buildables and go up there and take care of him and have a look at what's up there, but it's good, eh? It's good shit. If you make the jam and the pickled carrots, you'll have so much stamina. You'd be able to run halfway across the map. And the good thing about it is, it's not like corn. You can find pumpkins basically all over the place. Yeah, okay, except for the Arctic and the desert, but basically, as long as that you're in a forest, you can find pumpkins. The problem with some of the other corn-based foods is you can't make it in the riverlands, is because there's no corn anywhere in the riverlands. You can make that jam and pickled carrots wherever you want. Come on, big mouth. You've got a big mouth, but you don't show your face. I want to see the whites of your eyes, motherfucker. I'm kind of half here and half head in the clouds. There's some like interesting fun going on in the whatchamacallit, in the Discord. The fruit pie is really nice as well. And that's another one you can make in the majority of places. Because you can berries are basically all over the place, and watermelon is also one that's available in the riverlands and in the forest biome. Okay, well that axe is done. I'm gonna have to make another one. I'm starting to feel a bit of the slump. I finished work this morning. I finished my shift at 8 a.m. that I started yesterday at 10 p.m. and I didn't go to bed. And I thought, that I was gonna power through today, but it's at 4 p.m. and I'm already starting to feel a bit drowsy. Fair enough. Well, when you get to 40, you'll get 2. You get 2 talent points. You get 2 talent points every 5 levels. And you got 2 when you got to 35, and then you'll get 2 again when you get to 40. Well, that's always good stuff. I swear by my bow character. This dude. He's like super maxed on bows, with a little sprinkling of guns, and the rest just on things to help with like weight capacity and general things. And I've still got 2 points. I couldn't be bothered to assign them yet. Okay, now we're just gonna have to get stone. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, unless have you got this backpack, the gatherer's backpack? Because if you've got that, then keeping it in ore is almost as good. But otherwise, you basically save weight, because one stack of iron ore, for example, 50 iron ore, weighs 14.1 kilos. Yeah, but when you smelt that down, you get 25 iron ingots, and then one stack of iron ingots weighs 7 kilos. Yeah, so to get, what is it, 20 divided by, so one iron ingot, 7 divided by 20, one iron ingot is 0.35, so 5 times 0.35, add 5. So the equivalent when you smelt down 50 iron ore, the iron ingots that you get weigh 6.75 kilos, but when it's in iron ore, it weighs 14.1. Yeah, 5. Sorry, I misspoke. It's 5 kilos. It's 5 kilos. But if you do the math, then basically one stack of iron ore weighs 14.1, and the equivalent, the iron ingots you get out of that weighs 6.75. So it's under half. You need a little bit more space, but weight-wise you can carry a lot more. But inventory space-wise you should be just fine with a backpack. So you can carry more. And the thing is, what is it? Copper you use as copper ingots anyway. Well, for things like titanium, etc., you'd have to have a cement furnace. I usually just take a normal stone furnace. Unless you're in like one of those super mega caves and you've got a lot of the other things to smelt. I take the other stuff home. It's the iron and copper I smelt in the cave, and then take the ingots home, because even if you want to make steel, you can still make the steel bloom out of the iron ingots. You don't have to have ore. The only thing you need to make sure you want to keep a little bit of ore for is if you're going to make composites, because composites use iron ore or flint arrows, but that's less likely. And it works out the same for the other things, like titanium and platinum. The stack of ingots also works out to weigh less than if you leave it in ore, but you need the cement. Oh, I use flint arrows sometimes, but only if I'm like bored and I have a. Yeah, but aluminium's a little expensive for my taste. You can get a lot more iron. You can get a lot more iron than you can aluminium. And aluminium, if you're gonna make some of the T4 tech, you need aluminium for the bench. You need it for the armor. You need it for a whole bunch of things. And now that they're starting to put more emphasis on pushing people towards making the T4 stuff, you need aluminium, and it's not as plentiful as iron. Like if you make a compound bow, once you get all the way to T4 and you've got composites, if you've got time and you make a compound bow with flint arrows is really fucking tough. Yeah, it is a good thing, thankfully. Yeah, because it's the aluminium stacks to 100, I think. The ore. No. If you have the backpack and you've got the ore weight thing, then it's better just to leave it in ore. It's only a bonus to save weight if you don't have those things. Like I have the backpack and I don't have the carry weight reduction. I couldn't even get it at this point. I don't have enough talent points. But if you have those, then there's no point. You're better off just leaving it in ore. With my other character, where I have a better setup and I have the ore reductions and the gatherer's backpack, I was playing on the outpost, and I was able to fill my inventory with ores, all different kinds of ores, way before I ever met the weight limit. Like, I ran out of physical inventory slots before I reached my weight cap. Yeah, and you kind of save time as well, because you just leave the furnace at the entrance of the cave, and when you've got a certain amount, you just go up front, chuck it in, and then you can go back and carry on mining. And then, more or less, by the time you finish mining out the cave, you've got the majority of it smelted already. And then by the time you get home, you can use it straight away. Of course, we didn't make a fucking fire whacker. Oh, for crying out fucking loud. Yeah, I just picked up all of the benches that I could, so that the contents fell into bags, because the bags don't get burnt down. The house I can rebuild. I don't give two shits about the house. I just want the stuff. It happens so goddamn quickly now. I remember never doing this in the past. Now this is like probably like the fourth time I've done it. Like the overflow bags don't take damage. Oh, let's grab that before it disappears itself. So instead of rushing to try and put the flames out, I just pick up. You hold X on the benches. The stuff in it drops out into an overflow bag, and you just let the place burn down. It's gone, but I honestly couldn't care less. I've got materials to make more, and the overflow bags won't disappear. Yeah, it was one thing that I was just thinking of making. too late on the thinking. There's the wood. Oh, okay, yeah, I get you. And the the most annoying thing is it always tends to happen at the worst of times. Like it has to happen right when there's a storm. Why can't I move? Bloody exposure. Like I physically can't move at all. I'm locked in place. I have to wait for the storm to get to the light green. Yeah, but when you're encumbered, you can usually move. It's the problem is this heavy exposure. With normal exposure, it wouldn't be a problem, but with heavy exposure, you can't move. I need fiber. I have fiber somewhere. Come on, get to the green area. I want to move. There we go. There's the fiber. I knew I had fiber somewhere. Yeah, the platinum stuff is seriously good. I mean, imagine when you go even further than that, when you get the titanium one. It's like, oh, I need some wheat. Wish, wash, wish, whoosh, and you got like 600. Oh, it's the fucking ground. It won't let me place it there. I have to switch it around. There we go. Oh, I get what you mean. They just built the mechanic completely differently. The mechanic for the crop plots itself is that whatever you grow, you physically get returned in the crop plot itself. Okay, let's pick all the shit up from the floor, shall we? Can I make a torch? Yes, I can make a torch. Lovely. So I can at least see something. Put that there. Oh, did I lose my mortar and pestle? I think. Oh no, there it is. It would be nice. Floor torch. Ah, I can't be bothered. I hardly ever stay awake during the night. I'm usually in bed by now. The only reason I'm awake now is because of the problem. Like I went the entire beta. I saw people one after the other torching their houses, saying, "Oh man, it's so easy to set the house on fire," and blah, blah. And I didn't do it a single fucking time. Honest to God, I didn't. I didn't set the house on fire not one single time. And since release, I've only set my house on fire like maybe 4 times like this. But the last three happened within like the last 2 weeks. I really don't know what's up. I'm an involuntary arsonist. I had a hammer as well. Where's the hammer? At least then I can repair some things. Let's get all the good stuff. There's the hammer. Yeah, that's one of the ways I did it. No, there. Tell a lie. I did burn it down once in beta. That's how I did it. Where I put the wall torch on the wall too close to the ceiling. I did the same thing. Yeah, I remember that one now. I was surprised by that. I mean, it's logical, but I was definitely colon capital O. Yeah, and it's a classic. When does it happen? When do I burn my house down? I'm basically ready to start making stone buildables. And then I wouldn't have been able to burn my house down. But no. I don't walk through the campfire when I have a stone house. I walk through the campfire when I have a wooden house. Oh, I saw it from pictures people posted on the Discord. I know I knew it could burn down. I just hadn't had it. I hadn't had it happen to me. Not with the campfire, at least. And people were talking about torches, like the normal rag torch. They stand too close to the wall for too long, and then it would set it on fire. I never did that either. Well, let's put all of this shit here, so it doesn't take up space elsewhere. Oh, you know what I did lose? Or is that here? I can't see it. The herbalism bench. Yeah, the herbalism bench. I didn't pick it up in time. Because I've got the stuff that was on the herbalism bench, but not the herbalism bench itself. Well, better that than the machining bench. Or the anvil. Oh, I hate losing my anvil. I've lost the anvil like 2 or 3 times recently. The 40 iron. It's not so bad. I mean, especially now that they've changed the ore spawns, you get a whole bunch of ore pretty quick. It's just the hassle. 40 iron just down the fucking drain. Yeah, I heard. I saw someone talking about that on the Discord. Like, someone was asking a question about the fireplace and the chimney, whether we have to use it or not, and then someone answered, "No, you don't. It's not like Valheim." And then they started talking about it, that you have to, you can get like smoke poisoning or whatever. You can die from it. I mean, it would be a logical thing. Here, not so much. We don't know. We don't know. They didn't mention anything about that, but I'm on Spirit Walk, and I'm going to take my time this time and make a radar, because I know there's one vein that's always static here in C4. Yeah, more or less here. And then there's another vein all the way down here in M14, about here. Yeah, so I know where those are, and if the radar points anywhere else, then yeah, then there's going to be. But the nodes themselves, I'm not 100% sure I can still get them with this character, because I've completed Payday and I've completed Deep Vein Extraction with another character, and the follow-up characters I made after that, they found nodes, and they found veins. But with this one, I haven't found even nodes yet. So I'm hoping, now that I've started, that's probably something I should check out, to be honest, come to think of it. Before I really get into it, I should just, I'm gonna check that now. It won't take me but 10 minutes to go down to C4, because that's a static vein, and then I can see if there's anything there. And I'll take, where is it, where did I put it? I'll take all of my stuff with me, just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take all of my stuff with me just in case, because if there's no vein, then I'm not going to stay, because there's no point. The nodes also, I don't know. This is the first time I'm playing since the update on a prospect. They didn't say anything about it. They just mentioned in general that the ore spawns have been increased. And I believe it, because this cave is already one of the mega caves. Let's go around this way. I mean, I've already cleared this area. This was full of it. Yeah, and this is one of the caves that's always really full of stuff. But this didn't have this much stuff in it before. Like, it continues going around the corner over there, got round there, and back here. It's just gold central. There's 4 gold nodes just here, and I've already mined 4 gold nodes. And then it comes all the way around here as well. And there's number 9. I might as well take the time to go and check out C4. Because honestly, if there's no vein there, then there isn't going to be one in M14. Not here, but they don't spawn. They're quite rare spawns anyway. Do I have more meat? Yes, I do. Let's leave that here. We'll take some leather with us. Put the meat there. We're going here. No, not there. Yeah, well, the map's performance definitely hasn't been properly increased. They put that in the patch notes, and I'm not noticing a difference. It's still just as slow and laggy as before. And it completely, whenever I open it, it tanks my computer's performance. And we're going to go, I'll bring up the map, the Icarus Intel map. We're going to go past a couple of caves on the way there. We can stop by and check those out as well. Just to see what the new spawns are like. And in case there's any exotics in there. I never really thought to check, to be honest. Should have been the first thing I'd done. Go down to C4 and look around. Hello. If there's no vein, there's no point in staying. So that mining the vein is the whole point of Spirit Walk. I don't really feel like completing Payday again, to be honest. I started Payday so that I can unlock the extractor and the radar, but you're not supposed to need to complete it with every character. Once you've done it with one character, it's supposed to be valid across all of them. Where are you, Mr. Bear? The general graphics performance is definitely increased, because I normally have to have RTX turned off to get decent FPS, but I've got it turned on all the time now, and it's just fine. It's just as buttery smooth as when I don't have it turned on. Damn bears insta-spawning. I just killed one of you and you spawn in again. Need some sticks. Let's just keep it moving. If we stop to kill every bear, then we'll never make it to C4. Should we go to D2? We might as well. We'll go to D2 cave. That's a large cave. That'll give us a good indication as to how much. And that's a proper cave. The cave that I'm in now is an unfinished broken cave. This is a proper cave. So we'll see what the new ore generation is supposed to look like. I love my bow talents. That was like 2 or 3 pinning shots. When he just stands still like that, that's the pinning shot talent. I should have brought a bedroll with me, shouldn't I? Just in case we have to sleep. I'm taking a lot longer than I expected I would on this one. I was just going to run down to C4 and check out, see if the vein was there or not. Oh, I'm going to D2 now to have a look at the cave, but then I want to go down to C4 to see if the vein is there, because if the vein isn't there, there's no point in me staying. Because, like I said on Spirit Walk, it's basically the only thing to do besides building. Okay. My talent shines through again. Run straight at a cliff. It wouldn't be a normal day in Icarus if I didn't run straight at a cliff. leave Mr. Bear alone. Oh yeah, this is the one with the stupidly thick wall, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Well, already a gold node. And the what, sorry? %1 talent? Which one, what's the 1% talent? Oh, the Lucky Strike to mine the whole thing in one go. No, no. So we've got two. No, I don't have that with this one. There's 3 gold nodes already, and we haven't even come into the main part of the cave. Four gold nodes. That might be gold down there as well. No, that's iron. We count that one already? I think we did. Yeah, on the way in we counted that one already. That's 4 gold nodes, but also no exotics. And a decent mix of everything else, to be honest. Plenty of iron, plenty of copper, titanium. I mean, this is how a cave should look. If there was a little bit of... Oh, there is aluminium. Yeah, so this is how a cave should look. If more caves like this were like this, people wouldn't have been complaining from the get-go. Do we have any meat to cook? We do. So we might as well just set up shop. Ah, I didn't get to cancel it in time. Oh. We'll wait for the storm and then we'll carry on. this is a particularly good cave. I'll be kind of bummed if we don't have the vein. Okie dokie, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one yourself. Well, storm was basically over. I'll pack up and move out. I know where I'm going from here. I've played this area of the Riverlands so much, I know it like the back of my hand. Yeah, I did that one already. That was one of my favourite ones, to be honest. That was one of the better ones. Getting the big honking space laser. Fucking knew it. Never mind. It's not hardcore. Doesn't matter, we'll just come and collect our shit. I don't have any leather, do I? Or do I? Yeah, I do, thankfully. Four bones. I've got a bone. A bone is not enough. Yeah, I know, but it changes from mission to mission. What did I want to do? I wanted to make myself a knife so I can skin something if I kill it. And skinning something when I kill it is predicated on being able to shoot it, and I need arrows to shoot it, so I need a pick to get some. I'll take a little bit more wood. We can just get rid of it if we don't need it. That's annoying. If I'd been able to kill that wolf, then I wouldn't have had this issue. It was the fact that the wolf did so much extra damage that I didn't have the opportunity to continue jousting with the bear. I hit the wolf in the face with a knife and I could have sworn I killed it, but I obviously didn't kill it. No matter. Even the best laid plans can be messed up. I just want to be able to make it back there before the sun goes down. And we weren't very far into level 47 anyway. It's not like we lost all that much XP. That's the XP loss. As much as it bothered me in the beginning, the XP loss is like the least of my worries as this game goes overall. Because yeah, you lose some, but you gain so much if you just play the game organically. It's not like, you know, it's ebbs and flows. It's not like it makes a massive difference. I mean, it's a kick in the balls if you're working towards something, for sure. I mean, of course, you can't say it isn't, but it's not the end of the world. We are starting to get a little bit of frame lagging. I was surprised and quite happy that the frames were rather good when I was jousting the bear. There were a couple of times when I had a little bit of a lag, but it wasn't anything so bad that it was unplayable. Do we want to joust this one? Or do we just want to walk around him? We're just going to walk around him. I want to get my shit and get to C4 so I can see what the fuck's going on. Because if there's no exotics vein there, there's 0 point in me staying on this map. That means I have to go and complete Payday again if I want to get exotics with this character. Which would be very odd. Very, very odd. Because once you've done it once, that's it. You're supposed to have it with all characters. The only thing you need to do is go to Payday. You start Payday to be able to unlock the blueprint for the radar and the extractor, but that's it. You shouldn't have to do the mission again for the veins to spawn. But I've mined so many caves with this character and I haven't come across any exotics nodes, let alone the veins, that I feel like I need to go and check just to be sure. Lovely. Oh, we've doubled up on everything now, basically. But we've got all of our good shit back. That's the main thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's 5? Ah, there it is. Get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. Swiftly moving on. I wanted the whole reason why I wanted to go up there is that the entrance to the C3 cave is up there. I want to have a look at that because that's also one of the mega caves that's a big deal. I want to see what this one looks like. And if we're here, at least this gives us shelter. And we could sleep here. Well, it's not looking amazing up to this point. It's more or less what you'd expect in C3. Only one gold node so far. It's a better mix of materials though, because I've had this cave be pretty solid iron in the past, where I had like tons and tons and tons of iron and very little of everything else. It's a decent mix now. Like we came past a bunch of platinum and titanium. Yeah, there's more titanium. Copper's in the mix. There's another gold up there. Another titanium up there. Another gold here. Oh, and there's more gold down there. Yeah, and this is what people were talking about. It's weird. This little pool of water has fish in it now, in the cave. Yeah, and one of them has to be a fucking poisonous fish, doesn't it? Fucking cunt. And you. Yeah, of course you give me poison. Go on. Add insult to injury, why not? They're punching fish in a barrel. There's some more gold there. No, this is okay. It's okay. I've had more gold in here, but it's nice. Hey, Stormy. Oh, I'm good. Ah, it's nice. It's the C3 cave. It's the broken cave. I started Spirit Walk on the new update to see what's what. But I want to go to C4 to check if the vein is there, because I haven't found exotic nodes with this character, and I have a sneaking suspicion that for some reason I'm not getting nodes, because I didn't get the vein on Voyager even after I'd passed level 30, which is odd, because once one character's done payday, as long as your character's level 30, that you can supposedly get the extractor and the radar, you're supposed to be able to see the veins, but I didn't see the veins. So before I invest too much time, I'm going to go and check out C4, and if there's no vein, I'm just going to quit it. That means I have to go and do... I have to do payday extraction all over again to get a node, or get veins, sorry. Do you want to go get wrecked, Mr. Bear? We're not playing around with you right now. We've got better things to do. More or less. But I don't know if you noticed, they decreased the... or sorry, increased. They increased the amount of time it takes to craft certain things. So basically they slowed down the recipes in the lower tiered things, just so the higher tiered machines now supposedly have a purpose. So they do actually work, you know, air quotes, a lot faster. They're not working a lot faster, they're working as fast as the lower tiered machines used to. So they artificially created a use for the T4. And people are saying, yeah, but they decreased the price. Yeah, the price of entry. The bench now costs half as many electronics, but all of the machines got double. So the machines that used to take 10 electronics now take 20. So in the long run, you're actually spending more electronics than you were before, if you make all of the machines. It's just a little easier to get the T4 bench. Yeah, we should be coming up on the vein soon. I honestly don't get it, mate. I don't know. I have to legitimately ask that question myself and wonder. It's like these people don't even play the fucking game. And the testers that they use must be serious. They must be serious speedrunners, and they don't have issues with it, because obviously they wouldn't, because they're honed to doing things as efficiently as possible. We do have a vein. I am honestly a little surprised. It looks better than ever. I've still got RTX turned on, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, and they've done things like combine certain benches into one. Yeah, well, the rebalance of the resources was that they added extra nodes to the caves, and they tweaked the way that it splits them up. Yeah, so you get a slightly better balance between copper and iron and all the other things. So you do get more, but like with the masonry bench, for example, before basically all it did was the same thing as the normal masonry bench, but they added to it the recipes for concrete buildables that you'd normally make on the machining bench. But there's no point for that, because it doesn't decrease the speed that it takes to make it, because I've tested it. I have a electric masonry bench on my outpost. It doesn't increase the speed of it. It doesn't take less materials, and the electric masonry bench you have to power, so it's all in the negative. It's got zero benefit, and then you still have to power it. Whoopee-doo, you added the recipe to the list. Why would I want to use that bench when it has zero benefit, when I could just use the machining bench that doesn't require power? Yeah, and yeah. Look, and I can understand. If you think about it down the line, yeah. Let's say that they can't do everything related to one set of issues in one go. Let's say they added those recipes to that bench so that they're there physically, yeah. And then the next step would be that for them to go in and start tweaking, one, the efficiencies on the recipes, yeah, and two, further increasing the speed. So now they've done, step one of getting the stuff physically there to be further worked on. It's just maybe they didn't manage to get certain things out in this patch, and then in the consequent patches they'll continue to tweak those things. But they give zero information on that. If that were the case, yeah, they would need to word it in a particular way, or add to it, in the sentence. I know. We've spoken about it a bunch of times. It's one of the most obvious things. No, exactly. But like, I don't know what you call it. I can't remember what you call it in modeling, like in 3D modeling, where you don't give things a dimension, you give things like relative sizes and positions, so that if you want to scale something, like if you want to change the size of one part of it, then it will automatically adjust all of the other diametric modeling or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I would have, and things like code for web pages, like CSS is there for that exact reason. There's a certain database where it pulls the base information. I would have thought that the same fucking thing applies to games, where you have a set of assets, and those assets have attributes that have base values, and then other things can call upon those, and then you can add certain multipliers, etc., to it, just through simple database table entries. But if that's not the case, and they're doing something completely differently, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, they can seriously put a damper on things with stuff like that, because those are particularly in games like this, craft. Oh, fuck off. Where am I? Is this a mineable? That's not a mineable stone, is it? That's just terrain. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, okay. So like a survival game, the backbone is the crafting system. And if you make a relatively significant change in how that works, you can throw the whole thing out of whack and completely fuck it for people. Yeah, and they're taking 2 steps forward, or sorry, 1 step forward and 2 steps back with every single update they bring out. Every single one. They make a positive change in one place, but then the other things they change just throw you back again in another area. And then 3 weeks down the line, they make some other changes that reverse the negative things they did in the past, but then they add more negative things on top of it. And I can see why now, more than ever, more and more people are just shelving this game and saying, look, fuck it. They're just not doing it properly. Honestly, the people they have as game testers must almost be exclusively fucking speed runners and people that don't care for fucking building and proper grind. It's just beyond me. It's honestly beyond me how they can come to the conclusion that the majority of the decisions they're making are good. Yeah, the Steam reviews have been drastically dropping. I checked it yesterday and it said mostly negative, and today it changed to mix. So I don't know who's been posting Steam reviews, but it's only 62 and 64%. Okie dokie, mate. I'm probably not going to be here when you get back because I'm probably going to go back to my base and then just call it for a little while because I'm going to have a bit of a rest. But thanks for stopping by. I'll probably be back later if you're around. Enjoy your dinner. Why the fuck did you just suddenly go? Oh, it's broken. Great. That's me dead again. I'm gonna call it there. Fuck it, I'll come back for my shit when I come back on. Never mind. I'm really starting to have it with this game. Not the death. I couldn't care fucking less about the death. Just in general, what we were talking about with Stormy again. It just brings me down. It's such an amazing fucking game, or at least it could be, and they just keep fucking wrecking it. It's like they want to brick their own game. I just don't get it. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna call the stream for now. I'm gonna get some rest and chill. And if when I come back later, I'm probably gonna come back on a different game. I have to step away from this for a while because it's just pissing me off. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll